Urgent! Liverpool is in advanced talks and has a real chance of selling star in the summer. Mo Salah is absolutely open to staying at Liverpool, but a key condition is preventing it. Fabrizio Romano shares Wednesday morning update on Liverpool and Alexander Isak. A very warm welcome, my fellow supporter. Come check out the latest news from the biggest and best club in the world. Darwin Nunez may have a real chance of leaving Liverpool at the end of the season, according to recent claims. The 25-year-old Uruguayan forward has had another frustrating season with the Reds, struggling to establish himself as a regular starter in attack. In his bid for a starting spot in the Premier League, he has started only 7 games, and overall he has scored 6 goals in 34 appearances across all competitions. Nunez's role at Anfield has been under intense scrutiny, especially considering the hefty sum paid by Liverpool to bring him to the club. The Reds splashed out what could become a record fee of £85 million to sign the striker from Benfica in the summer of 2022. However, his adaptation to English football has been a rollercoaster ride. When in good form, Diogo Jota is widely considered the first-choice option in attack, while Luis Diaz has occasionally been used as an improvised centre-forward, often ahead of Nunez. Recently, there have been rumours about Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr's interest in signing Nunez. While Liverpool refused to sell the player mid-season due to their push for the Premier League title and their qualification for the Champions League round of 16, journalist Fabrizio Romano suggested that the Saudi club will renew their interest in the Uruguayan forward next summer. According to Romano, Al Nassr had advanced talks with Nunez and Liverpool during the January transfer window, but the negotiations did not progress. He stated that Liverpool decided to keep the player due to the lack of suitable replacements and their reluctance to pay inflated prices for players they had no interest in. Romano added that the expectation in the market is that Al Nassr will resume talks with Liverpool in the summer. And in this context, Nunez has a real chance of leaving the club at the end of the season. Furthermore, the journalist suggested that there could also be interest from European clubs. But at the moment, Saudi Arabia remains strongly interested in the player. Nunez's situation was also recently addressed by Liverpool's manager. Arne Slot acknowledged that Liverpool has not yet fully exploited the qualities of Darwin Nunez this season. He emphasized that the forward needs to be used in a specific way and that the team has yet to get the best out of him. Slot mentioned that in games like the one against Accrington Stanley, Nunez's pace was evident, but most teams sit back against Liverpool, making it harder for him to shine. According to the coach, Nunez's main strength is his speed, as demonstrated in a goal against Aston Villa in a quick counter-attack. However, Slot emphasized that the team still needs to improve the way they put him in the best positions, particularly against teams with deeper defenses. With the summer transfer window approaching, Darwin Nunez's future at Liverpool remains uncertain, and his potential departure, whether to Saudi Arabia or another destination, is still up in the air. Liverpool is reportedly interested in signing Swedish forward Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. But according to renowned journalist Fabrizio Romano, there is currently no ongoing contact between the clubs. In his exclusive newsletter for Give Me Sport, Romano confirmed that Isak is fully focused on the remainder of the season with Newcastle and that any decision regarding his future will be made only in the summer transfer window. Isak, who joined Newcastle in August 2022 for a club record fee of £63 million, has quickly established himself as an integral part of the Magpies' attack, contributing significantly to the team's performance. In his most recent season, he scored 17 goals in the Premier League, helping the team stay on track in their campaign. Currently, Isak's contract with Newcastle runs until 2028, demonstrating the club's commitment to securing his long-term future. Nevertheless, if the former Real Sociedad striker becomes available in the summer transfer window, it is expected that several top clubs, including Liverpool, will show interest in signing him. However, as Romano highlighted, any discussions regarding Isak's potential transfer will occur only in the summer, as the player is fully focused on Newcastle's goals for the remainder of the season. Rumours suggested that Liverpool might include Luis Diaz in a potential deal to sign Isak, but that will not be an easy task, considering the value Newcastle places on the player. Sources indicated that St James's Park would not consider offers below £100 million for the forward, making any negotiations quite challenging. Isak's situation at Newcastle will also depend on how the team performs in European competition, as the Swedish forward is eager to play in the Champions League, which could influence his future decisions. As the season nears its end, Isak's future remains uncertain, but Liverpool remains alert to any potential opportunity to strengthen their attack. Mohamed Salah's future at Liverpool remains shrouded in uncertainty, but recent developments indicate that there is a real chance of him extending his stay at the club. Sources close to court offside revealed that Salah's agent is still in active talks with the Reds regarding a potential new contract. The 32-year-old player, widely regarded as one of the greatest talents in Liverpool's history, is completely open to staying at the club, provided his contract terms are adjusted, especially in regard to his weekly salary. According to these sources, negotiations have intensified in recent days, and Salah's recent celebration after scoring against Everton, giving a tap on the Liverpool badge, was seen as a strong indication of his desire to remain at Anfield. For supporters who had grown accustomed to hearing few positive updates about the Egyptian's future, this news will undoubtedly bring some relief. The possibility of Salah renewing his contract is an exciting prospect for the club's fans, who understand the significant impact the forward has on the team. His goals and assists continue to be key pillars for the team's strong performance this season, and his presence is essential for Liverpool's ambitions. In addition to his contributions on the field, Salah is also praised for his mentality and leadership. Alexis McAllister, for example, highlighted the fact that Salah not only delivers world-class performances, but also inspires his teammates, raising the standards of everyone around him. His ability to motivate and positively influence the squad is one of the factors that makes him indispensable to Liverpool. Recently, Jamie Carragher also spoke about Salah's importance to the club, urging Liverpool to meet his salary expectations. For many supporters, the player's desire to see his contract renewed with a pay raise seems fair, given the ongoing impact he has on the team. However, while the fanbase may be aligned with this wish, the final decision rests with the club's management, meaning there are still uncertainties to be resolved. Liverpool, under FSG's leadership and figures like Michael Edwards, has followed a philosophy of financial prudence. This approach has been key to the club's success in recent years, but it could also make it harder to make the decision to increase the salaries of veteran players like Salah, who is already in his 30s. Therefore, while the idea of keeping Salah is attractive, especially considering his legendary status at the club will need to balance this desire with its long-term financial model. Additionally, the prospect of replacing such an iconic figure as Salah is a colossal task for any future manager or player who would take his place. This makes the situation even more delicate, as losing Salah would not only mean the absence of one of the best players in the world, but also the challenge of filling a void left by a legend. Therefore, while negotiations continue, Salah's future at Liverpool remains on a knife's edge, with supporters and club members eagerly awaiting how this story will unfold in the coming months. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.